Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Stranger Updates. Today we will be talking about Gaten Matarazzo leaking some new info about the new season. First of all, I'd like to say that I'm back and I'm sorry for leaving you guys hanging. I just felt like there was nothing to make videos about. But before we get into the video, please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss one of my new videos. Also, comment down below what your favorite part of the video was. Now let's get into the video. First of all, if you didn't see the clip of him talking, here's that.
Because the first couple seasons the goal was never to film before the show is finished being written. That was never a goal. That's just how it ended up happening the first 3 seasons. Is we have a certain number of episodes written, around 5 or 6 out of 8 or 9 is usually what we'll start filming with once those are written. And the goal is that they'll direct and write at home. They'll be home, and that's when they'll write on the side, and just they'll manage their workload that way. And how it's always worked out is we're on episode 4 or 5. And we haven't seen episode 6 and 7 yet. And we have no idea what's going to happen. And they haven't even written all of it yet. And so the pressure is usually on. And when that happens, usually there's like a 2 to 3 week hiatus where we'll go home and take a break. And during that 2 to 3 weeks, Matt and Ross are home and they are writing. Like non-stop panic writing. Like, I didn't write my essay, and English class starts in 5 minutes type writing. And that's never ideal, but it honestly, for some reason, that spur of the moment, we got to get this done. It seems to me like that's where a lot of their best work comes in. And I don't know if it's the pressure. I don't know if it's them being up all night all caffeinated and they just have like really crazy frazzled brains that can write really weirdly. I know a lot of comedic writers who will stay up into all hours of the night, like playing video games and drinking Red Bulls, so they can get to that kind of delirious, tired state, and then be better at like just coming up with random stuff off the top of their heads because they're a little bit more delirious. I don't know if that assists them or not, but this year, because of COVID, there's no excuse for them not to have the series written completely. When we went in for our first table read, which was February of 2020, so last year, we expected to go right into filming, and it was going to be the same situation. They were going to start with episodes all the way up from 1 through 5, and we'll probably do the same hiatus, but COVID hit, and we only had like 6 episodes, and so they're like, we might as well finish.
Where are you in the filming process? Are you guys, because of COVID, are you wrapping in like June? Have you, what's going on?
There's very few dates that are reliable. It really is more of like a guesstimation on when we're going to be filming next, when we're going to be wrapping up, when release is going to be, all that jazz, because we still don't know in a day-to-day if we're going to be filming next week. Yeah, I should be filming like next month for like a bigger chunk than I've had in a bit. But even though it's coming up in about 2 weeks from now, I still don't know an exact date. So because of that, there's really no way to figure out when we're going to be wrapping. I think that they've been able to relish in their directing in their day-to-day. There's nothing else distracting them other than what we're going to do today while we're directing. And I asked them, I'm like, do you guys sleep at night? They're like, literally, we dream about directing the show. We go to sleep and we have dreams that we just are directing the show. It takes up their entire minds when they're making this. And so I think now that I think it's a good thing, because they can take their focus off of what the show is going to be about, and now that they know it, they can focus on how they're going to deliver. And I think it shows.
So what did you guys think of that clip? By what he said, I think the new season will be more detailed and have a better story in general, since they had lots of time to work on it because of the pandemic. What do you guys think? Now, before we end the video, I would like to say that for now the new upload schedule is weekly uploads until I am ready to go back to the normal schedule, just because I haven't uploaded in over 2 months. So I hope you guys enjoyed and hope you all have a wonderful day. Now, as always, stay strange, and this is Stranger Updates, signing out. Goodbye.